before finally giving up the ghost of the battle of Sirte. If Gaddafi had succeeded...
This is Chase. It doesn't have no audio to it.
...in Africa, the United States of America...
It won't let me record it any other way. This is me getting on 76.
...gold-backed currency, which would have tipped up sales. Gaddafi was strongly pushing this agenda via the African Union, especially when he was the chairman in 2009. The idea was greatly turned down by the Western powers because it will devalue their currencies and work negatively on their economies, and as a result they would have less or no control over African countries. In other words, Gaddafi's plans for Africa would put an end to neocolonialism. NATO's plan to kill Gaddafi is the same as that of Iraqi leader Saddam Hussein. Saddam Hussein was assassinated by the US partly because he chose to sell his country's oil in the euro currency at the expense of the United States dollars. Now the United States was scared and skeptical about the instability the gold dinar will cause to its economy. Hussein's decision to sell oil in the
They're in 2-minute loops.
blow to the United States worsened by the proclamation that the dollar was the currency of the enemy. All these would have brought back another currency war, which in history was very common, especially in intra-Western and Middle East countries. According to the International Monetary Fund's report, Libya's central bank in 2011 possessed an estimated amount of 144 tons of gold in its vaults. Muhammad Gaddafi's plan was to introduce a gold-backed currency, which he previewed that all African and Muslim nations would adopt. Although he had this in mind, he felt it could be some sort of rivalry with the euro and dollars. How the United States got to know about the gold dinar. A senior advisor to the United States of Libya's border with Niger and Chad.
Still going.
More heat was added to the matter when former French President...
Here's it starts to get real.
...who also had interest in Libya, learned about the gold and silver...
Don't let me go over. They're slowing down.
Also, therefore, embarked on
Trying to box me in.
Some of Sarkozy's plans was to gain a share in Libyan oil production, to increase their French influence in the country and North Africa, to improve his internal political situation in France, to provide the French military with a chance to regain its position in the world, and to address Gaddafi's plans of freeing the so-called Francophone Africa from the parasitic French control. Hillary Clinton, the then United States Secretary of State, after hearing this, sought to prevent creation of such a currency in Africa. This hard currency would have allowed Africa to shake off the last heavy chains of colonial exploitation in the continent. The allegedly leaked email of Hillary Clinton had far-reaching implications on the fluid state of post-colonial relations with the West. If this is to be likened to something, then it is an eye-opener. Where Africa seeks to build an independent economic structure, the West is seen to try and derail those plans so as to retain its primacy in world affairs. That is why Gaddafi saw an unexpected death due to his desire to get Africa...
This chick tried to swerve into me.
...currency. If you are just joining us, then you are watching the real reason why Gaddafi was killed. Like the video and share it so it reaches many more Africans. You can also subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell in order not to miss any of our amazing content. Let us talk more about the gold dinar, a groundbreaking dream for Africa. Gaddafi's objective of this new currency was to divert oil revenues towards controlled funds rather than American banks. In other words, it was aimed at stopping the use of the dollar for oil transactions in African countries, most especially Nigeria.
This black car gets on my ass here in a second.
In fact, these countries
They're boxing me in.
changed their currencies as soon as the golden dinar was launched. Unfortunately, in March 2011, NATO, or the North Atlantic Treaty Organization coalition forces, began a military action in Libya in the name of freedom and humanitarian concerns. Unfortunately, many ignorant Libyans listened and believed it. Gaddafi's death marked the end of an African dream. Muhammad Gaddafi
There's the 18-wheeler.
stay away from American influence in his oil transactions by using the golden dinar. He launched a project for this currency, and other African nations were ready to give him...
Had one headlight too. I couldn't get a rear camera view.
But at the same time, it was going to be a nightmare for Western banking, which greatly benefits the USA and most European countries. The North Atlantic Treaty Organization's forces were involved in Gaddafi's capture, while the
I'm hauling ass.
were also on
Trying to get away from them.
defense. The NATO forces opened fire in a pipeline hideout where Gaddafi was seeking refuge, wounding him on the leg and back. According to one of the unnamed National Transitional Council fighters, one of Gaddafi's own loyalists also shot him, apparently to spare him from being captured. A few minutes later, as the fighting continued, Muammar Gaddafi was killed. Several videos related to his death were shown on television and circulated on the internet. The leader was killed alongside his son, Muhsin Gaddafi, and they were buried a few days after their assassination.
I'm guessing there's about 30 or 40 cars involved in this and trucks. They always use 18-wheelers to do it too, at least one or two.
Besides all what you have watched about why Muammar Gaddafi was killed, there are also points from credible media sources that facilitated this process. As a strong and very dynamic leader, loved by the people of Libya, there were some things Gaddafi did for the people, which were not pleasing in the eyes of his opponents. 1. In Libya, there was no payment for electricity during Gaddafi's reign. Electricity was free for all citizens.
Sorry, the quality sucks, but this is the only way I can get it.
Almost free, or close to nothing for most Libyans to afford. 2. With an excellent management of oil revenues, the Libyan state had managed to store hundreds of tons, about 143 tons of gold. According to WikiLeaks, these were given out freely or at very affordable prices to Libyans to better their lives, amongst others.
There's that black car again. He comes back up.
As provocative and dictatorial to those who were not in support of Gaddafi's projects, which at the end culminated to some fighting and subsequent killing of the revolutionary leader of Libya. All these other reasons why Gaddafi was killed are gotten from the Muslim Times media source. Gaddafi even carried out the world's largest irrigation project in Libya, the Great Banyan River. This project utilized giant pipes to send fresh water from the Nubian sandstone aquifer system fossil aquifer across Libya, and was fully funded by the Libyan government. No loans from the IMF or China. Unfortunately, Saddam forces intentionally and under strict orders destroyed this irrigation system, and even went further to destroy the
They even get people sitting on the side of the road. I don't understand that one.
This was a project that was aimed at helping Libyans, so by destroying the goal was to free the sick Libyans. That is how we saw from this video titled, "The Real Reason Why Gaddafi Was Killed." We hope you now have ample facts to back your doubts after watching. For a quick summary, although Muammar Gaddafi had his own personal shortcomings, what is widely known about him by people in Libya and Africa was that he was at the verge of getting Africa out of external control, as you have just watched.
They got all kinds of animosity going on, man.
The real reason why Gaddafi was killed, which normally were based on what they perceived about the whole situation, establishing a new currency in Africa. Several biographies.
This is where I get on the phone with David Atkins, and they completely back off here in a minute.
He was well known for appearing
Within like 35, 40 seconds, they back completely off me.
as a highly esteemed figure. Gaddafi dominated Libyan politics for 4 decades and was a subject of pervasive personalities. He was decorated with policing and suppressing dissent. We have seen the assassinations of many African leaders who had the mission of freeing their people from Western influence or uniting Africa. Look at the likes of Patrice Lumumba of Congo, Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa of Nigeria, and Thomas Sankara, amongst others. History
It's crazy how they do it.
only the actors are changing. Africans must avoid external influence and work with others to foster development in their countries. If this video was an interesting one to you, then please give it a like. What impact do you think the death of Gaddafi has imposed on Africa? Do you think that Libyans made a very big mistake to stand against Gaddafi when he needed them the most? Which African leader now would be old enough to do what Gaddafi was doing for Africa? Did Gaddafi's African gold dominate truly die with him? These are questions that our African leaders need to answer. Thanks for watching, and see you in our next video.
There's that silver car again. He gets back on the interstate. Right in front of me. Slams his brakes on.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Thank you for doing the interview. I am a targeted individual and have been so since, as far as I know, 2016.
They control your speed too.
That's when it all started.
They don't want you going fast. They want to keep you at one speed and box you in. And I drive like hell, so they didn't have very much luck. Here's the last bit of it. That's on his phone with David. They've dispersed. They hauled ass. Once I got on the phone with him, they took off. Even the people behind me took off. Yeah, excuse the quality of this. They would not let me download this for nothing.